We are getting ready to start the next big project back at home to make our house look a little more pretty. And it starts with a job that I'm dreading. And that is, I have to relocate all the supplies that we have stored underneath our house. And there's a lot. There's like a whole stack of old metal roofing, all kinds of stuff, heavy stuff, dirty stuff. And it's gonna have to come out, and I don't have a place for it, but it can't be there because we're gonna be doing something right here. So what we did was we just want to focus on this metal. We have a lot of metal roofing. This is actually the original roof off this house. We don't know what to use it for yet, but we're going to hold on to it for a little while. And we need a place for it, not under the house. We walked around the yard, we found a spot, so we're setting up a new pile spot over in another part of our property. But we have to get all of this out of here, and that's going to be very slow and tedious because you can see it's a whole huge stack of metal. So what we're going to try to do is pull it out in one pull and put some woodworking clamps on it with a strap. I don't know, the clamps might just pop right off. This is a heavy load, but I'm going to try to just drag it with my tractor. So this is my first attempt of dragging the metal. Is there anywhere to hook a chain to on this thing?
I hope so.
That should work. I'm trying plan B, which is a chain wrapped around the metal. Will it slip off? You have to guess. Do you think it will? Will it work or no?
I think it'll slip off.
Well, that was a little bit harder than it should have been, but we got it done. I was trying to lift the end up so I can get the chain off because the chain was connected under the pile. And the pile, I didn't think about how heavy it was going to be after I dragged it out, but we got it done. So now look at, we're right here. This is where we're going to be restacking it in our pile of collectibles. So now we don't have to carry it forever. We'll just grab it, stack it, make a new stack right here. We're making huge progress, cleared out this whole side of the house, looking a lot better, a lot less junky up here. We need a shed. We're working on it. We need a storage building for building materials, extra supplies, projects we're working on. We need a garage and we need a shed. Two separate projects. And they're both complicated. So we're taking our time. And we're going to do it when we can afford it, and we're going to make it happen. But for now, we just got to make do. This has been our shed. Now, unfortunately, if we wrap around the side of our house, another stack of metal roofing, and a whole bunch of other supplies. So this is the one I have to get rid of right now. We'll worry about the rest of the mess later. This one isn't as bad, it's just messier. So I'm going to start pulling this out and putting it back in our new stack. And I don't know if we're going to save this metal or we're just trying to find a new home for it. I have no idea, but we just have to move it. Well, it might not be very impressive, but we got it cleaned up. Got all the metal out of there. Got a couple of blocks underneath I have to move. Mission accomplished. The rest of this we'll save for another time. But now we can start planning the project up here. And basically it's a beautification project where we want to accomplish a couple goals. And one of them is leveling out the ground and finishing off these piers so it doesn't look so unfinished here. And also preventing weeds from growing around the pier, so it'll be easier to maintain. So, I don't know if you can see it, but the ground is really lumpy and bumpy and weedy. So we have a plan for that. It's kind of cool doing these projects that force you to clean up. House is coming along, looking better. 6x6s. This is the 12-footer. Whoa.
Whoa.
Right here. And now for the hard ones.
Sixteens.
Oh, there's a block right behind me. Those are.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, I tripped right over it. 16 foot 6x6.
The dog has some peppers
There we go. As you might be able to guess, we're going to build an edging. We're going to be boxing in the bottom here, and it's going to be an interesting project. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's all we're going to do. Right now it's planning. We're going to get these measured out. We're going to have to figure out the lengths we need and plan our box. It'll make sense when you see it. Alright guys, I've been working, getting these laid out. Little sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek.